Christmas Eve, it's Christmas Eve, and I'm going to work on Christmas Eve. Doggy, doggy. Oh, and the weather's awful as well. Well, at least it's relatively dry, but it's very windy and blustery. You know, even on a lot of the back roads. I mean, I've made the executive decision to not plug in the Insta in the morning anyway. It's an absolute joke. Like if I on streets like this, I don't think it'd be that bad. But on all like the back roads that I take, like I'm editing it, and it is literally. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm wearing like a black waterproof and a black helmet, so I just blend in with the background. But it's like low light filming capacity, or however you want to call it. It's just garbage. So I'll probably just save it for the return trip. I mean, I did last, because I've got like a second Mic Mini, and the Mic Mini was attached, or connected I should say, to the 360. But I don't know whether it's the settings within the 360 itself, because all I can do is I can set the gain, but it was just awful. Like it was just, I mean, the mic was wrapped up like inside it, like inside the pocket of a gilet, the gullet, and then my jacket on top of that. So it was sort of well protected and well padded, but it was just, I don't know whether there was like a native noise cancelling thing that I couldn't switch off, but it was just struggling. And you were getting a lot of like clicks and beeps and stuff like that. I mean, I added it in low volume, so you can't really hear the beeps in the video, and it does make it sound a little better, because I had noise cancelling on in the helmet, and then a little bit of extra sound from the 360 cam. But yeah, what I've done is, because I've got a separate microphone recorder, like I've tried to use it in the past, but it was, yeah, again, it wasn't very, it was too sensitive, that's what I was going to say. Like, and the gain didn't go down far enough, so I've wrapped that up again, I've shoved it in a glove, shoved that glove in my pocket of my leather jacket. I've also put inside the Mic Mini, but this time I've connected to the extra receiver, and I've plugged that into my phone. And I've tried to switch off as many of the noise cancelling things that I could, besides the gain itself. It may turn out to be a waste of time, but when all I'm doing at the moment is going backwards and forwards to work as well, I may as well take this opportunity to try and faff and sort some settings out when the weather's a bit crap. So when it starts to lighten up and brighten up, and I want to go a bit further afield on some actual nice routes and roads, that I should have the settings dialed in. Freaky people getting it on. I saw a Birchwood biker video. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, because he usually makes long ones, and I'm busy. I'm a busy boy. I'm a little busy boy. But the title was oh no, I saw it as short as well, because he went down to J&S, and it was absolutely pissing it down. And he made a video about you know, I think it's to do with biking in all weathers, and I'll be honest with you, I think he's cracked. I think he's cracked. I don't know what's happened. It used to make a lot of sense, but now he just wants me to get wet. No, but I was thinking to myself, like, I mean, it's been so windy. I think we may have lost another roof tile again. Fucking, I may as well just have the roofer on retainer at this point. Yeah, it was so windy and like pissing down. I'm like, that's just not fun though. I mean, if it was absolutely, I mean, you saw, was it the previous videos where it was like hailstoning, you know, and I'm still on my way to work. You know, when it comes to that, yeah, you know, I'll be out in all weathers, but for fun? No, don't think so. I mean, it might be the type of bike as well, really, because the VFR, it's not exactly the kind of bike you want to be out and about on in all weathers, and especially like the riding position. It's obviously, it's not sporty. It's sporty-esque, really, and sport light. Whereas I believe he's on the NC 750, which is obviously a more upright hiding position. Maybe just being in a more comfortable position right off the bat makes it easier to deal with the crap weather. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'll ride in all weathers and all conditions. When I need to be out on the bike, when I need to go to work, then that's how I get to work. But if you sat in my house looking at the winds just absolutely going to town outside and listening to the rain hammering down and think, oh, I'll just pop out on the bike. No, you're wrong, mate, you're wrong. Cheekiness is what that is, cheekiness. Oh, still haven't fixed my clock, still haven't fixed it. It just started to get to the point where I'm roughly trying to work out what time it is. Like, oh, say it's 20 to 1. Well, I think that means it's roughly around 5:30, maybe, maybe 5:30. Look, 20 to 7 in the morning. I should just fix it, but I can't be bothered. I genuinely can't be bothered. Oh, what is this Volvo doing? What? Oh, whoa, drifting all over the place. I'll be honest with you, the reason why I was such a busy boy this weekend, you know, I've got into I wouldn't say a bad habit, but I've kind of got like a recent addiction to true crime stories on YouTube. I never thought I'd be one of them. But I think the channel's name is Explore With Us, something like that. But it was basically just like, you know, like a gruesome crime has happened, and then they were interviewing people, and then like the interviews with like the killers was just, but like there was a guy who would he literally just like tried to off his family, and the way he was talking about it was just absolutely just, it was like he was describing, you know, what he'd done in a video game or something. And some guy who like had a woman locked up in a shipping container, and he was acting, like he was trying to big himself up to the police, like, you know, because he knew how to like handle weaponry. Oh mate, mental. But yeah, that was just my life weekend. I mean, none of them were like unsolved mysteries or anything, although one of them was the killer went free. But we all know he did it. He killed his mum. We all know it. It was literally it was just how they, like, the people react. Like, where you can see that sort of like either fake emotions or no emotions. Like a young girl, like brutally killed her grandparents, and she's just there like chatting away while eating a McDonald's. Not a care in the world. Or how like 3 people like dragged this girl out of a house, beat her up, shoved her in the back of shoved her in a car, and then tried to burn her alive. Like, but the girl like didn't succumb to her wound straight away, and then ran through the woods, literally burnt, absolutely completely covered in burns, to find help, and then managed to like name who did it to her, you know, in the ambulance before she lost consciousness. Like, just insane stories, absolutely insanity. I mean, I think they were literally all American, so, you know, that says a lot of it. That says a lot. Talking of crazy Americans, I haven't seen Diggy for a while on the comments. I hope everything's going well. I often see that when people who've been like commenting on videos for ages and like, no, you're just chatting away, and then they stop for a while, and I start to think, oh, I hope everything. If I message them and went, oh, I haven't seen you comment for a while, are you okay? I mean, it's not a why aren't you commenting on my videos anymore, but more of a I hope nothing bad's happened. I mean, especially now after watching people get murdered all bloody weekend. It's a bit weird, isn't it? It's a bit weird. Me, that is, to think, oh, I'll just message him. Why haven't you commented? What's going on? It's not like I've ever made any claims towards normality.